I'm Edwin from Interaction.com. Orianthi.
I'm sorry?
Yes, Orianthi. How do you feel about being ranked as one of the world's greatest female guitarists? I mean, you're almost in every top 10 or top 5 list, and being compared to the likes of Joan Jett, Dita Ford, and Nancy Wilson.
Well, those people are amazing. I mean, you know, they're just icons, really, and I look up to all of them, and they're all so different. I met Nancy Wilson, we did a benefit, Stand Up to Cancer, with Dave Stewart, and that was, you know, that was so great. I get to play Barracuda with Heart, which was amazing. And then Nancy, after the performance, gave me this scarf. She said, I want you to have this, and it's really good luck. And I hang it from my microphone that I record at home with, you know, all the time. So, you know, I think she's awesome, and they're very sweet, and we had the best time.
Okay, thank you. Next question from Eugene of People's Journal.
Hi, Orianthi.
Hello.
You have performed in different countries. Could you make a comparison among the audiences that you faced with?
I'm sorry, I didn't
The audiences. Can you compare the audiences?
The audience?
Different countries.
Yeah, you
the
know.
worst and the best.
Well, I haven't played out here yet, any shows, but I can't wait. But we just did a tour. We started in Korea, and then we played in Japan. And I've been to Japan so many times, and there's crazy audiences out there. We did a tour in Europe. I've toured there many times, Australia. You know, I must say, it really varies wherever you go, city to city. You know, I mean, one of the craziest audiences we ever had was actually in Russia, and they just went mad, and it was great. And then, you know, you go to Australia, they go crazy, and then you sometimes play shows around America. It really depends where you're playing, and everyone is, you know, just having a good time, and that gives you energy when the audience is like that. It's great.
Did you ever feel at any point in your career that you have to work doubly hard because you're in a male dominated?
I'm sorry, I'm quite deaf from having the cymbal in my ear.
Okay. Did you ever feel that you have to work doubly hard because you're in a male dominated field?
You know, I mean, the thing is, when I first started out, you go online and you read comments of what some of the guys say. And obviously, growing up listening to a lot of guys playing the guitar, I realize it's mostly guys that play the guitar, you know, and it's kind of like being like a male ballerina, where, you know, it's not the norm, you know, by any means, but at the same time, I kind of consider myself as being like one of the guys, and if I can encourage more girls to stick at it and actually play it for real and not just pose with it, or, you know, for it to be an accessory, that'd be great. Because I see a lot of bands, you know, out there, female players, where they're not actually even playing, they just think, oh, this is cool, we play the guitar. But then I see a lot that are actually really playing their butts off, you know, and I mean, I can talk about bass players like Tal Wilkenfeld, who plays with Jeff Beck, who's a very good friend of mine, she's amazing. Nick West, amazing bass player too. You know, and different players that come out there and really kill it. And, you know, even Prince's band, they're all girls, you know, they're killing it too. And I love that, you know, I really do, when you actually inject Jennifer Batten, Bonnie Raitt, you know, so many players. And when you go out and see that, and you just get inspired, and it's amazing, it really is. And I hope there's more and more females that come out there and play. But I'm about encouraging guys and girls to play, you know. I don't kind of think of it as just being, I want to encourage more girls, but I think that if you just stick at anything you get in life and you want to express yourself as an artist, if you're a guitar player, if you're, you know, a piano player, a drummer, I'm a frustrated drummer, so, you know, it's like, I just love music in general.
And can you tell us more about your latest album? I will just have it.
I'm sorry?
Can you please tell us more about your latest album?
Well, Heaven is Hell was released a couple of years ago, and I recorded that with Dave Stewart from the Eurythmics, and I had the best time. We went to Nashville, and we recorded at Blackbird Studios, and it was just a big band in a big room, And it was basically, you know, I guess how records were made in the 70s, the 60s, where everyone plays off one another and you really, you know, get to improvise and capture that live performance, which I think is kind of lost these days in music. So we got to do that, and it was really, you know, a lot of fun. You know, that record came out quite a while ago, and I just recently came out with the best of record, which kind of sounds strange because I'm at the beginning of my, you know, sort of career in a way. You know, I feel like I made 3 records, but there's so much more to come, and Japan has really, you know, taken to a lot of the songs I've released and everything, which has been amazing, and, you know, reaction. So we kind of compiled all the songs from the last 3 records on this record, and one of the new songs we recorded was Every Road Is Home to You, which is a Richie Sambora song, which I heard, he played it to me, and we play it every night, and the lyric is really strong, it's just a really powerful track, and I wanted to cut it and do it justice, so we actually recorded part of it at Abbey Road Studios in London, and then the rest we recorded at the Foo Fighters studio in LA, so it was internationally recorded, I guess. And had the best time recording it, and I wanted to do it justice because I thought it was a great song, and I hope you guys, you know, like it, like my version. I love Richie's version, you know, but we have a good time playing it. So.
Okay, thank you. Next question from Wilson Lee Flores.
Good afternoon. Many people in the Philippines love music and admire your kind of music. What are your advices to young singers and musicians who wish to become a future Orianthi? What are your advices to them?
I say never give up. You know, just continue on, and if it's your thing, if you get it, like music, that's your calling in life. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do it. That's the thing. When I was going through school, one of my teachers said to me, "You should probably pick up the harp because it's more feminine." And I said, "No, I want to play guitar," you know. And you know, I guess, you know, and I got quite a bit of even bullying at school being a female guitar player, so it was kind of strange. But at the same time, it was like I had a strong calling with it and creating everything. So I sort of felt like this is what I'm meant to do. And if you feel that way, just keep on going. Sure.
Okay, do we have more questions? Okay, we have a question there.